is underway. The kickoff by Julius is going to go out of bounds. Maryland will have good field position to start down 10. And now a flag at the end as Julius gets pounded at the end of the play for no reason.
That's their secret weapon on kickoffs.
Wow.
There he is, just jogging along. And he does the Julius flop. That's kind of a floppage right there.
But what is Isaiah Davis doing?
Yeah, that's not smart. But Joey Julius, you know, he's got a little reputation going out there. So now he's not doing anything. So he's not.
2 fouls on the play.
That should be called.
Kick out of bounds by the kicking team. After the play was over, flagrant personal foul. Kick receiving team number 22. By rule, number 22 is disqualified.
And the big board will give you a look at home at what transpired after the play. Etheridge, number 17, on the ground.
At the end of the play, personal foul, defense number 17. It's a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down. Number 17 kicked a player. He is disqualified from the game.
Whoa! Does that merit a disqualification? Wow. He was not happy with Jaquarius Spivey.
Glass escaping pressure, throws as he was hit, and it's incomplete. It's going to be 4th down. 10 seconds to go. Flags come in now. Extra activity at the end of this play, and more come in, and we've seen a little bit of tasseling tonight from these two teams, and one of the officials is down.
And this is horrible. These players need to maintain their composure. This is a great football game with 10 seconds left, and now we got multiple flags, and I'm sure multiple penalties on both teams. And I'm going to just go on a limb and say there's probably going to be some ejections as well. You just can't do that in a game like this. Have to be composed.
Right,
so that was Paris Ford that came flying over Glass. No hit or anything there. Oh, and then Mike Glass throws a punch.
Yeah, you can't do that.
And Mike Glass is going to be ejected from this game.
Could have a big night against this run defense, but looking to throw and taking a huge hit, and there comes a flag. That was Jackie Matthews laying the lumber on Isaiah Bond, the true freshman. This will definitely be looked at for, and he launched. So Bill, that's going to stomach.
After review, the ruling on the field of targeting is confirmed. Number 8 is disqualified.
Jackie Matthews, starting safety, will sit out. And
Getting the toughness back, getting that physicality back in the offense.
And that's going to be a late hit. An unnecessary penalty against Toledo.
Personal foul. Defense, number 56. Late hit. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Get you on the sidelines next to your head coach. It looks like going to be a big play offensively. If the quarterback's down there, there's no need to attack him. And really, I mean, he hits him with the crown of the helmet in the back.
Replay initiated a look at that last late hit by Terrence Taylor. They were looking for...
He'll throw again and complete. And a big stick. And a flag down as well. Paris Ford there with the hits.
You know, of a receiver that I think you could say is defenseless in that position there.
The ruling on the field is confirmed. That's a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Also, number 12 is disqualified.
He will also miss the first half of the Syracuse game on the 18th, and he is hopping mad.
You better be careful he doesn't get another one.
So that will move the football to the 38-yard line.
Going real fast.
Prince Tyson Gully, it's a fake. West keeps it down to the 35-yard line, and there's a late flag and some pushing and shoving. A lot of flags. Joey Harmon was in on the stop.
Personal foul, number 10 on the offense. He threw a punt, therefore he is ejected from the remainder of the game. Third down.
Austin Wilson or A.J. Long are the backup quarterback. Oh, pretty weak punch.
Second down.
A punch nonetheless.
You're exactly right. It's a punch nonetheless. It was right there. It forced the officials to make a call. They could either let it go, something that actually happened, or they could call what they saw.
Working his way into a system. Second down, Peters. Nice catch for McCray, turns upfield, and McCray with a stiff arm to get inside the Maryland 25-yard line. There's a flag on the play.
Detaching to block downfield. And that is just a big hit onto the helmet, launching into the helmet with this reception. Now, here's the hit from Gator. And it's not helmet to helmet, but he attacks the helmet with the shoulder pad because he's airborne.
The passer and replay can add the targeting and disqualify the play.
Targeting foul and is disqualified for the remainder of the contest.
Well, you got it, Dean, and that sets Maryland back even more because...
Coming or backing off, they're coming. And he launches it. Flag is down as Pokey Wilson comes up with that!
Ollie Gay, number 11. That's targeting, ladies and gentlemen. It's inside, that's as clear as it gets. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, that's crown of the helmet, head or neck area, launch. I mean, you name it.
After further review, number 11 did commit the foul for targeting. He has been ejected for the remainder of the game.
Bearcats showing pressure. Pirates pick it up. Mitchell was walloped at the 2. And here come penalty flags everywhere.
What a shot.
Woo. Yeah, it certainly was, Roy, and I do think this will stand as targeting. He comes across, he's a defenseless player, so even if they don't consider it crown, it's done.
The ruling on the field of targeting is confirmed. Number 10 is disqualified for the rest of the game.
No, he will be able to stay in line. Kirby Smart's going to be happy.
Big hit and a flag down. On the contact as soon as the...
Up earlier, but maybe not. Wilson doesn't look like he was getting ready to run. Can we go earlier to see? Either way.
Compete for a championship in the Big Ten West.
O'Connell, that one thrown a tad bit low and incomplete. Tyrone Tracy, the target. Looks like some incidental contact on the side of the helmet.
Well, the problem is that in context, he's wondering if this is lateral or not, kind of going for the ball, and then goes in kind of with the shoulder, side of the head. I certainly hope that they don't.
Personal foul, targeting, defense number 11 for a hit on a defenseless player. 15-yard penalty and automatic first down. Number 11 is disqualified.
I mean, this is, Mike, I know that you're with us.
2-by-2, the receivers, and on the slant, the catch is made by a big Princeton fan, and the tight end is still running a late flag near where the tackle was made.
Personal foul, targeting, number 21 on the defense. The previous play is under further review.
And Nick
lowers his head. Bang, right there. That's a textbook example of targeting. Team in tackles.
It'll be a loss if he is, as we expect, excluded from the rest of the game here. A guy who's...
After further review, targeting by number 21 is confirmed with the crown of the helmet. That penalty is half the distance to the goal. First down.
See the frustration for him and Worry. He was off to a big start tonight, made 6 tackles already. They'll have to do without him.
And now they throw another true freshman.
There's no telling what number 3 can do if he can get
this
his hands.
Iowa punt block team has been close. Big hit on DeJean, and that's going to be catcher interference.
Play I was expecting. You see him make the fair catch symbol. You just got to have better awareness when you're...
Van Dyke has protection across the middle. Redding knocked loose again. The Aggies arriving and delivering blows. That time it was Damani Richardson, and the Canes go 3 and out with 4 seconds left in the quarter.
That's on Van Dyke for putting his receiver in harm's way. He hit a couple underneath routes.
They are active, and you watch these linebackers, they're all walking around. It's tough for the offensive line to know where they're at.
Thompson in trouble, got hit as he threw it. I'll never forget what Coach Bob Stoops said. You know, he took over this Oklahoma team after Lincoln Riley left to go to USC. He coached them in the Alamo Bowl against Oregon, but he had a great quote at a press conference. He said, "We're not worried about Lincoln. He can go do whatever he wants to do. We're Oklahoma, and we're going to be okay." And to get a guy like Brent Venables, and this is his dream job.
Personal foul, rough of the passer with targeting. Defense number 23, 15-yard penalty and an automatic. First down. The targeting is under further review.
There's Deshaun White, Gus.
Yeah,
this will absolutely be targeting. So he dips that. They've redefined the crown this year, but this is absolutely crown. Head down, initiates contact with the crown. This is really both forms of targeting, probably, when you're talking about it. You've got initiating the contact with the crown of the helmet. Pretty textbook, Mike Ferreira, isn't it?
Absolutely textbook. You know, the one thing that they talk about all the time is he looking down. You're looking for the crown here. Is he looking to the ground, which is exactly what you have there. White lowers his head, hits with the crown. Doesn't have to be in the head or neck area. It can be anywhere in the body when you're talking about the crown. And they said to note, by the way, roughing the passer with targeting. So even if they chose to take this off, which I'm sure they are not, it would still be roughing the passer.
The one on the field of targeting is confirmed with the crown and the helmet. Number 23 is disqualified.
Well, there was another aggressive call. Gus, I was talking about the aggressiveness and everything that they were doing defensively, getting those linebackers active, and there was a blitz, and Deshaun White comes free. And those defensive guys, their eyes get big when they feel like they've got a free run at the quarterback. But that was just...
Mike wants to dump it off, and here comes the screen again. Drilled at the 26 is Bresnahan. What a lick by Miller.
The 51's having a game for Florida. And that guy's the leader. They talk about him. He is kind of the signal relayer for the coaches. Listen to this shot right here.
It's his 12th tackle.
I'll be looking at this.
Potential target.
We've already seen, early on in this game, B.J. Anderson for Vanderbilt ejected. Or disqualified, I should say. I gotta tell you, he definitely lowers his head. Not dissimilar to B.J. Anderson's shot.
Well, the difference here between the Anderson call and this one is this is in the second half.
Great point for next week.
Right, play Florida State last time in your life, and if they call this targeting, he has to miss the first half next week.
And this is not to diminish the role of B.J. Anderson, but to lose a Ventrell Miller, especially versus this offense and the role that he's played on the Gator defense throughout this season, that is an enormous blow to the Gators defensively.
Coach Napier has dismissed 2 linebackers from the team in the last couple of weeks. Miller has been the constant with Burney and the emergence of Powell Ryland. Shamar James has stepped up for Florida as well and seen significant playing time.
Now, I will say the question is, does he actually make contact? Because it does look like Bresnahan is dropping. He definitely lowers his head, intended, or at least incidentally would have hit with the crown of his helmet, but I'm not sure that Bresnahan was still high enough for him to have made contact with the crown of his helmet. There's no doubt that he lowers his head.
After further review, a personal foul targeting defense number 51 using the crown of the helmet. It's a 15-yard penalty, an automatic first down, and number 51 is disqualified.
The Gators now. So your leader on defense not available for this fourth quarter. Ricky Pearsall out. At least we haven't seen him here in the second half. Same for Shorter at receiver. And you can see Ventrell Miller certainly emotional after that disqualification. 12 tackles. Huge contributions already this afternoon.
By the letter of the law, it's the right call, but that guy's got a heart of a lion, so he gets some comfort from Anthony Richardson. And when he comes out in the second half in Tallahassee next week, watch out.
Better.
Rebels will punt for the first time tonight. Price was decked, and here comes a penalty marker. 43-yard punt, -2 on the return, and Tennyson unloaded.
Oh yeah, that's being whistled, and it's a defensive player.
Personal foul targeting number 13, kicking team. That play is under further review.
That is why the rule is in place. We already saw Troy Brown exit this game. They're playmakers and leaders, and then Tennyson more than likely going to be with him.
During the break, the targeting call was confirmed. Tennyson to launch, crown of the helmet, checks the boxes, and he is out for the rest of this game, and also the first half of his first game next season. The second Ole Miss defender to be disqualified tonight. It's Tennyson and also Troy Brown off the field for the Rebels defensively.
Troy Brown, a senior, but Tennyson just a sophomore. So that will carry over into the next season.
When you think about the turn of events, the missed field goal, 3 and out. Now the